a brilliant flash of fire and a plume of smoke blocking out the sun. Torrents of lava barreling down the mountainside as fast as 100 miles per hour at temperatures of up to 1,300 degrees Fahrenheit. In an instant, towns, roads, and trees completely engulfed by a searing hot, lethal cloud. The images from the eruption of Guatemala's Volcan de Fuego on Sunday seem apocalyptic.
Oh my God!
Caitlin Almy and Aiden Turner were camping near the volcano when it erupted, capturing this video as they fled. Do you guys feel pretty lucky right now?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
It's a lot to describe for sure.
Areas once vibrant and alive, now frozen by the ash. Entire towns trapped in that moment of terror, drawing comparisons to Pompeii.
She just wants help finding her family.
For many, the wave of destruction hit so suddenly they had just seconds to flee.
Porque nos estábamos ahogando, no podíamos respirar.
They thought it was just regular smoke at first, but then it just turned into something that they'd never seen before. Nunca has visto algo como eso, ¿verdad? So you started screaming once you saw that was coming.
Once the initial eruption subsided, rescue workers racing against time suited up in a frantic search for the almost 200 still missing in the destruction. We were there with a rescue team at one of the hardest hit villages as the volcano suddenly erupted again without warning. The volcano's wrath forcing us and the team to flee, the ground too hot to maneuver.
Locals tell me they never expected the flow from the volcano to come down this way, but that is exactly what happened. It destroyed everything in its path, homes, cars, buildings, and now there are firefighters, volunteers, carrying out an active search and rescue mission.
Today, experts don't believe any other volcanic activity is imminent, but they are also doubtful that any more of the missing will be found alive. The death toll now at 99 and expected to climb higher. Against the odds, they search, including these firefighters looking for two of their own who they haven't seen since the disaster. Glendy Lopez says she lost most of her family, 13 loved ones, among them her two young children.
¿Dónde estaban cuando esto pasó? Where were they?
Ellos estaban en la casa.
Como ellos ahí habitaban.
Ellos ahí
Era su lugar.
Vivían ahí. They lived there en Rodeo o en los
lotes.
En los lotes.
Yet there have been miraculous escapes and recoveries. These police officers nearly overcome by smoke. Ash covering their car, but the men escaping with their lives. And small miracles. This baby pulled from the rubble and lifted to safety. And Tuesday in El Rodeo, a dog recovered in the rubble.
He's saying that the dog was behind several cables when he found it in an apartment building, and that it was very nervous when he found it. Pretty lucky dog here.
Also in the aftermath, acts of international kindness. Shriners Hospital in Galveston, Texas, receiving 6 children badly burned in the eruption. A Mississippi Air National Guard C-17 provided the transport. The ash from the eruption spewed to heights of nearly 33,000 feet above sea level and spread as far as Guatemala City, 40 miles away, affecting 1.7 million people. These latest images of fiery destruction reminiscent of the eruptions that incinerated parts of Hawaii's Big Island last month. Mount Kilauea lobbing lava bombs in the air, shooting methane through cracks in the earth.
That's the fissure that we've been looking at for a couple days now.
My colleague Matt Gutman was on scene.
That lava being geysered up in the air is probably going 100 and 150 feet up.
That eruption displaced hundreds, destroying at least 117 homes and buildings, and incinerated miles of the state's picture-perfect landscape.
I've been in Hawaii pretty much my whole life, born and raised, and I've never seen an event this big.
That volcano still smoking today, but no deaths or serious injuries have been reported, a far cry from the loss in Central America. A key difference, Volcan de Fuego is located on the Ring of Fire, a belt characterized by both extreme earthquakes and powerful volcanoes. And many of these eruptions on the Ring of Fire are pyroclastic, meaning the hot gas and volcanic matter move not slowly and plodding like what we see in Hawaii, but at a rapid pace. This, coupled with the lack of advance warning, contributing to the very different fallouts. In Guatemala, they plan funerals and temporary shelters, thousands forced from their homes, now sleeping on the floor, many places like this, left to wonder how they can possibly rebuild.
They're not sure when he's going to be able to return home just yet. He's saying it's still too dangerous for him right now.
For Glendy, the ones she once loved most in this world are now being pulled from underneath the vast expanse of gray ash. This mountainside, she says, will never be home again. For Nightline, I'm Victor Oquendo in Alotenango, Guatemala.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.